And at the end of the day, we just need to make sure that the people that are far removed from the financial considerations of making these plants safe, and those are the people that live in the other metroplexes, the executives that live in Chicago, in this case, executives that even live in London, they get so far removed, it's called a position paradox, where they are so far removed from what's going on at a plant that they start looking at it purely as an accounting mechanism, and they just look at how much money is it making and what are our profit margins. And there's a lot more to what goes on in the plant, as the people working the plants would tell you. And the people at the top that make these decisions need to have a better understanding of what happens in the field. Many times executives are people with business backgrounds, with financial backgrounds, with accounting backgrounds, and they don't have a good understanding of what goes on day to day in the operation of a business. And that's more important in chemical plants or refineries than anywhere else. Because if you cut your budgets in an office building, you may get people leave and quit because they don't like the reductions in pay, or they don't like the fact that they got the copiers break down and stuff like that. But if you cut budgets or underfunded in refineries, all kinds of bad things can happen. They can explode. And that's the reality of what happens if they're not properly operated and maintained. And there's so many things that go with it. You got to have proper training, proper staffing, sufficient staffing. You got to make sure fatigue doesn't become an issue when people work 20, 30, 40 days in a row as they were working on this unit. Many, many different factors can come into play, and most of them are avoidable if people are paying attention to what's going on. And if the people that are paying attention have somebody above them that's listening to them and responding to them in a proactive manner.